fellow equestrians, it's Claire here, and today I'm doing something a little different and very out of my comfort zone. So today I'm going cattle sorting. I'm going team sorting, which I've never done before. It's been forever since I've even ridden Western. And so I'm just gonna go to a team sorting competition and see what happens. I have no idea what I'm doing, and it's gonna be interesting. I am super grateful to have Sunset Trail Stables let me borrow one of their Western lesson horses. So huge shout out to them for letting me borrow one of their horses. Check them out, Sunset Trail Stables, for all of your Western needs. So one of my awesome longtime best friends who just rides Western for pleasure is coming with me today. She also is not an expert at cattle sorting, so neither of us know exactly what we're doing, and it's gonna be interesting. But basically, to those of you who don't know, from my understanding, team sorting is basically a competition. You've got 60 seconds to sort all of the cattle in order from one side, one at a time, to the other side of the pens. And your announcer will call out your number that you start with, and you go up from there. So she'll call out, let's say, number 4, and then one of you picks out number 4, the other goes in and gets number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, etc. until you've got all of the calves over to the other side, as far as I know. If you go out of order or another cow goes through when they're not supposed to, I believe it's like a no time, so like a disqualification. Again, I have no idea exactly what I'm doing or getting myself into, so please forgive me if this isn't like 100% correct. But I just figured it'd be fun to just go in there and not know exactly what we're doing and see what happens. So that's basically kind of the gist of it, and I'm excited to see how it goes. This is hopefully a first episode of a new series called Eventer Tries, or English Rider Tries. So I'm hoping and planning on just doing a bunch of episodes like this where I go and try to compete in a different discipline, not exactly knowing what I'm doing, and see how it goes. So this is the first episode of many, most likely, depending on how this goes. But yeah, to all of you Western riders out there, or people who do cattle penning or sorting, I hope you enjoy this. I'm sorry, it's probably gonna be very cringy, but it should be fun. That's the goal here, fun. I guess let's get started and see what happens. Basically, we're going to go pick up the horses, load them up, bring them there. We're going to groom them before we get there because we're gonna be short on time, but we'll saddle them up once we get there, go in and get started. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy this video. Let's see how it goes. Pray for me. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much or completely look like an English rider up there. I don't know, we'll see what happens. So I should probably stop talking now. So let's get into the video. So we're gonna get started by grooming our horses, tacking up, and then we're gonna head on in. We've already signed up and everything.
We're first.
Yeah, we're going first.
It's gonna be fun.
So we'll see how it goes, but we're gonna groom them up, tack up, and get going. So let's get started. Hello, Kevin. Got some dirty lips, my friend. Oops, sorry, Kevin.
Did you hit him in the face?
Yes. Well, his face is in the tack room. Yes, that's my saddle. Ooh. I forgot how much heavier Western saddles are. Love that.
We'll adjust your stirrups when we get in there, because that's
Okay.
and you're probably shorter.
Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. 741, am I right?
Correct.
Someone told me a different way to do it, Kinsey. Have you ever heard of head, hind, horn, hoof.
I've heard a couple different ways. Some people call it the Texas T. Some people call it 741.
Well, like, okay, so watch this. I learned this and it was genius. So head, hind, okay, wait for it, horn, hoof. Isn't that neat? But like, that's way easier than 741. Okie dokie. I still got it. So somehow hook up this. Is that doable? Okay, we'll see. We'll say so. Hello, cuteness. Kevin. Oh, split reins. Yikes.
And you have a fanny pack.
And I have a fanny pack. Pray for me. Okay guys, so as soon as we got in the arena, we just got on. We didn't really get much time to warm up because we actually ended up going first, which we were hoping to not go first so we could watch some other people go and figure out what we're supposed to do, but we kind of just went for it, and I guess we're gonna see what happens. So we pretty much went in there and hoped for the best. But our first round wasn't the greatest. We had no idea what we were doing. We didn't really have a system down or anything. But we got in the arena and the announcer asked if we were ready. And then once we were ready, she gave us our number. And the number of our first cow was 6. So as soon as the timer started, we went in there and I had to go in and pick out that number 6 cow, which of course was in the very back of the pack, mixed in with all of the others. It was super hard not to let any others through. But finally ended up getting that one through, and then we switched turns. So I took my turn guarding the gate and she went in and picked out her next cow, which was number 7. And of course this little cow here really wanted to go through too. It was super hard not to let them. Okay, so she got hers, and now I'm looking for number 8, which again, I don't know why, but it would always take me so long to find the right one. And of course, they all go running through there. We didn't realize how difficult it was actually going to be. The second you go towards them, they just start running to the other end. So it was actually pretty difficult. And again, there's another one squeezing through there, and finally, her number cow goes through, and I've got to run back out to get mine. But unfortunately, that was our 60 seconds, and time was up. We got nowhere near to getting all of them in, and we didn't even somewhat get them in the correct order. There were tons that went through when they weren't supposed to. But we came out, and we were like, hey, could have been worse. So we talked for a minute and picked a little game plan on how to do better next time. And then we sat out and just waited for our turn. Okay, so now we're going in for our second round. And the number for our first one this time is 8, which Kinsey ends up getting and moving over to the other pen really quickly. And then I'm looking for number 9, and I do my best to separate him from everybody else, but obviously it's way harder than it looks, and number 1 ends up sneaking through at the same time. So now Kinsey is going for 0, which is, of course, in the way, way, way back of the pack. Just our luck. But ends up getting up there and moving number 0 along very slowly, because these calves they're very good. They're not scared of our horses or anything, and they're not stressed out, which was awesome. So I had already gotten number 1 through on accident, so now I'm looking for number 2, which takes me forever to get to it. But end up getting to number 2, separating it from all of the others and moving him along. And now it's time for number 3. So Kinsey did a great job of getting number 3 out really quickly, and number 4 was right there, but unfortunately that's right when they blew the whistle and our 60 seconds was up. But I think we did a way better job this time, and we really kind of started to figure it all out and kind of get the hang of what we were doing. And so each round that went by, I feel like we did much, much better, and we got more comfortable, and so did the horses. Hey guys, I'd say that went pretty well.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Better than I expected.
Yeah.
We improved.
We got better as the time
We
went.
improved. It's a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, it wasn't anything like I remembered it was gonna be. Like I thought it was gonna be a lot easier than it was.
It's hard.
Every single cow we wanted was in the middle of the pack. So then you couldn't get to it.
And it's so hard not to let others get through, and you get 1 minute to do it. But it was super fun. Huge thanks to Kevin and CJ for being such good sports.
You try.
And yeah, I thought it was awesome. But let me know what you guys want to see me try next, whether it's barrels or literally anything, reining, whether English stuff I haven't done, like you want me to try the hunters, dressage, I don't know. Put down in the comments, let me know what you want to see me fail at next. And I will be sure to do it. Goodbye.
1, 2, ready, go.
Nailed it. Okay, untalking time. Good boy, Kevin. Oh, let's get you home and get you some treats.
Good boy,
and some water.
You did good boy. Now we go home.
There's a cinch on that side. Forgot.
Watch face.
Got it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will catch you on the next video. Bye!